Okay, everybody. There we go. So the first thing we always check is, can you see me head to toe?
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect. Good, good. So as I said just before we started the recording, you will need some sort of a weight, whether it's a dumbbell, water bottle, soup can, whatever you've got available to you. And then a stretchy band if you have one. If you don't, you can just follow along with body weight, or you can use a towel, a hand towel that you can just kind of pull against to create some tension. That is an option. Okay, some safety reminders. Please make sure you have a nice clear space to exercise in, nothing to step on or trip over. Sturdy chair is very important, nothing with wheels. Helpful to have sturdy shoes or bare feet. Okay. And then everybody just remember that this is your exercise class. Go at your pace. Make it challenging but doable for you. I'm here just to guide you and cheer you on. You are in charge of your own intensity. Okay. Please ask questions as we go. I want to make sure that you all have a fantastic class today. So we'll start with some breathing exercises. The first thing we're going to do is aim for a 3-second inhale and a 4-second exhale. If you can do a little bit longer than that, awesome. You can count for yourself. We are going to just breathe in, fill up the belly, make sure we're breathing out through pursed lips. All right, let's breathe in. 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last one, breathe in, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and relax. Okay, we are also going to do 4 rounds of our box breathing. Our box breathing is breathing in for 4 seconds, holding our lungs full of air for 4 seconds, and then exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold that empty state for 4 seconds before our next inhale. 4 rounds. Again, modify as needed. Do what you can. We're breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and relax. Good. So remember, that's a really helpful breathing exercise to practice on your own to help you build up those breathing muscles, build up your lung capacity. Okay. Now the goal, the last breathing exercise we'll do before we get into our warm-up is we're going to breathe in, aim for 3 or 4 seconds, but then we're going to try to extend that exhale for 5 or 6 seconds. Go within your range though. Maybe if the breathe in for 3, out for 4 was good enough for you. Awesome. All right. And this time we're going to open up the arms as we breathe in to help cue those muscles. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. Whew. Great job, team. Okay, your goal throughout the whole class is to continue breathing out through pursed lips and do your best to maintain a steady breathing pattern. Okay, so, and it might not be that long pattern, but we're just trying to steadily breathe as we start moving more and more. All right, I would like us to start lifting up our heels up and down. So lifting the heels up and down. And then if you feel ready for it, we're going to raise an arm up and then back down. We can even time this to our breathing if you'd like. You can breathe in as you lift the arm up and lower it as you bring it back down. Okay, so you can continue to do that. Maybe you feel like moving the feet, moving the arm, and focusing on a breathing pattern is a little too much to coordinate. That's okay too. Just do your best. Steady breathing pattern is most important. And we're just starting to get the body moving. Good. 2 more here. Breathing in and out. See if you can keep your feet moving. Last one. Take a breath in. Raise that arm up. Breathe out to lower the arm. Good. Okay, now we're putting our feet a little bit more in front of us. This time we're going to lift up the toes and down like we're tapping our feet to the music that's playing in your head. Favorite song. All right, then we're going to just take the arms, we're going to move one out to the side and back in. So we're tapping our feet, move one arm out to the side and back in. Arm out to the side and back in. Arm out to the side and back in. Good. Arm out to the side and back in. Good. So we're lifting up those toes up and down. We're maintaining that steady breathing pattern. Excellent work, team. And 3, 2, 1. All right. So here's how we're going to change it. Now you're either having your leg extended, heel on the ground, and you're just going to push and pull your foot like you're pumping a gas pedal, or you can hold the leg up and do a couple ankle circles. Whatever one you're choosing to do, our opposite arm is going to push forwards and backwards. Oh boy, it's coordination time. We're circling a foot, pushing our hand forward, and then pulling it back. And then repeat. Good. Keep up that breathing pattern. The foot circling. We're pushing our hand forwards and then pulling it back. Keep up that steady breathing. We're going to change sides in 3, 2, 1, and switch. So we're going to circle. We're going to push the hand forward and back. So a couple foot circles here. Good job, team. Keep up that steady breathing. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, now we're going to circle one hand. We're going to circle one hand, and our opposite foot is going to step forwards and back. Forwards and back. Good. Keep up that slower, steady breathing. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. We're circling and stepping forwards and back. Keep up that steady breathing. Great work, everybody. Do what you can here.
My foot wants to make circles.
Yeah, that tends to happen. That's why we work on it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right. We've got our feet kind of as wide apart as the chair, and then we're just going to pull one knee in and across. Pull one knee in and across. The foot can raise up slightly. That's fine. We just want to start warming up those hips. So pull a knee in and across the body. Keep up some steady breathing here. And then as we pull one knee in, we're going to reach the arm across. Excellent. Good. Keep up that steady breathing. Pull the knee across, reach over. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, team, we're going to start working into a little bit more cardio. So the first couple cardio intervals, today we're going to work for a minute and rest for 1 minute. Okay, and for that minute, the goal is just, can you keep moving for that minute? Then if you can successfully continue moving for that minute, you can look at increasing the intensity a little bit, but the first goal is just to finish up that minute. Okay. All right, so we're going to start off pretty simple. We're just going to either lift one heel at a time and swing the arms, or you can lift the full foot in a march. And the timer starts now. So we're just going to keep moving for a minute. That's the first goal. As we're moving a little bit more intensely here, super important we maintain our breathing pattern. So think about breathing out through pursed lips. That's it, team. Good, you're past the halfway point. Keep breathing out through pursed lips. Great work, team. And last couple seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So some of you are going to need to maintain some gentle movement to best help you catch your breath. Some of you are going to want to go into that recovery position and really just focus on your breathing pattern. Well done. Good work, everybody. So remember, you're in control of the intensity. You want to make it challenging, but doable. Our next movement here is we're going to step our foot out to the side, one at a time. And you can also reach across as we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So the first goal is, can we just maintain a minute of movement? Second goal, once you can do that, is we look to get ourselves huffing and puffing a bit. Get that heart rate up. Good. Keep up that breathing pattern. Great work, team. Breathe out through pursed lips. And we're almost there. A couple seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So here I want to remind you for that full minute, if getting to that minute is quite the challenge, you're welcome to start off at a higher intensity, and then you're welcome to modify it as we go. And the goal is just to keep moving for a minute, even if that movement has to change. Okay? There's no problem there. Now we're focused on recovering our breath. Again, some of you may need that little bit of light movement to keep you going. Some of us just need to focus on our breathing. We've got about 15 seconds left until our next interval. And our next interval is we're going to touch across and lift the knee. Okay, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So reach across. Cross over, touch the knee. Cross over, touch the knee. There we go, team. Awesome job. Good. Keep up that steady breathing pattern. Breathing out through pursed lips, team. Fantastic work. Got 10 seconds left. Reach and touch across. Lift the knee, touch across. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! So again, especially if you're newer to this program, it is good to be huffing and puffing a little bit. Okay, so it's okay that your breathing is getting quicker as we're exercising. Just get it back under control. Breathe out through pursed lips. And then you just want to pay attention to not being able to catch your breath, feeling like you're gasping and can't keep up, feeling dizzy. Those are all signs you want to stop early and really just work on recovering your breath. But panting and huffing and puffing, that's okay, all right, even if it's a little bit uncomfortable. We've got about 10 seconds left, and then we've got one more. Actually, we're going to do 2 more cardios today, just 2. The next one that we're going to do here, team, is I just want you bouncing the heels up and down. Okay, so it's kind of lift and lower the heels, a little bit bouncy. And if you want, you can pull your arms up into kind of a bicep curl movement too. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So bounce the feet. Remember to stay up, sit nice and tall. Maybe some of you are choosing to do this standing. That's great. Always just recommend having balanced support within grabbing distance. Good work, team. Keep up that breathing. Woohoo! Goals, keep moving for a minute. You got this. Almost there. Last couple seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Ooh, boy, oh boy. And then we've just got one more cardio interval after this. Maybe you're doing some light movement to recover. Maybe you're just in that recovery position, breathing out through pursed lips. Fantastic team. Very, very well done. So again, we do have just one final cardio interval. Okay, and we still have a bit of rest time, so don't panic there. Our final interval here, team, is we're going to we're going to step a foot out and push our hands out and bring it back in. So it's a step and push, step and push. Remember, maybe you can only do one arm at a time to make it less intense. That's great. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You can do one arm at a time or both. Make it challenging but doable for you. This is the final minute of cardio. Great work, team. Almost there. Push and pull back. Push those arms, pull them back. Push, pull, push, pull. Keep up your breathing pattern. Awesome. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now is a great time for a sip of water. We're going to have that minute rest before we move on to some strength exercises. Get that breathing under control. Remember, breathing out through pursed lips. Great work, everybody. How's everybody doing? Can I get a thumbs up, a so-so, bad? All right. Please remember, if things don't feel quite right for your body, to please unmute and let me know so I can better support you. All right. Next, where did I put my stretchy band? Here we go. So next we are going to want to use our stretchy band. Again, if you don't have a stretchy band, that's okay. We'll go through a couple alternatives for you. So actually this movement, I should say, is more challenging with a stretchy band, but you can do it without it. So I'll show the movement first and then I'll add the stretchy band, okay? And you choose what's best for your body. So all we're going to do is we're going to practice getting our glutes fired up, because getting stronger glutes helps us with our balance, can help us with our walking, can help support some knee pain. Okay, so we're going to pretend to crush a walnut between our bum cheeks, which sounds ridiculous, but it does help us get the right movement. So we're squeezing our glutes, and then we're just going to pull the knees out apart a little bit and then relax and they come back in. It's not a big movement where we lift up the feet. We just squeeze the glutes, the knees pull apart slightly, and then we relax. Okay? So you can stick to just that. If you want to make it more challenging, take the band, get it around the legs, and then it's the same movement. We're squeezing the glutes, we're pulling the knees apart a little bit, and then we relax. Squeeze the glutes, pull the band apart, bring it back. Squeeze the glutes, pull the band apart, bring it back. Squeeze the glutes, pull the band apart, bring it back. Squeeze the glutes, pull the band apart, bring it back. Good. Squeeze the glutes, pull the band apart. or just pull the knees apart. Remember, you don't have to be doing this with the band. The band just increases the intensity. You are in charge of the intensity. Make this class challenging but doable for you and your body today. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. Good. You can undo the band. Okay. And now with that, we are going to put the band, we're going to put it underneath our feet. And I'm actually going to switch my band out because that's my short band. Doesn't work well for me, but it's brightly colored, so I like to use it for you guys rather than my black, hard to see band. So it's going underneath the feet. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull one arm up and hold it there as best you can, and then we're going to pull and relax the other arm. Okay, we're going to do about 10 to 15 and then switch. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so one's pulled up and stays there, the other pulls and relaxes. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 you can rest or do 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and relax. Here's a good reminder. Stick to your breathing pattern. Remember to exhale as we exert. The exertion here is pulling that band. Now we switch movements.
A quick comment, Maureen. Just what are you doing with your elbow with the one that's pulling back? Are you pull which direction? Sort of how are you pulling? How are you using that elbow? Is it off to the side a bit? Is it tucked in?
Really, that's up to you. It just changes the angle slightly.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I'm holding this one up, and then you can keep it tucked in to pull it back, which is fine. That's probably if you've got a cranky shoulder, that's the best way. If you don't have a cranky shoulder, pull it back at that little bit of an angle, and you're going to use your shoulder blade a little bit more. Okay, it's a great question. So you guys can kind of test it out, bring the elbow out slightly, or keep it tucked in and decide what feels best for you. I prefer to have my elbow flared out a little bit. So let's pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. You can rest or do the bonus 5. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and rest. Catch your breath. Okay. Awesome job, everybody. Now I'm going to put the band on the ground, and you may have thought you had escaped it for today, but we are going to do a couple sit to stands. Okay. But a different challenge for today. We are going to go for 20 seconds. How many can you do in 20 seconds with control? Go at your own pace. And remember, you can stay seated, just pushing your feet into the ground and then back, and you can count that as 1. Push your feet into the ground, relax, and then 2. Okay, so 20 seconds on the clock. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So see, how many can you do in 20 seconds? We still want to be in control. Keep up that breathing pattern. Excellent. Three, two, one. I did 30 seconds by accident. Sorry, team. 30 seconds. Wow, that was amazing. A bunch of you kept going. Woohoo! Now we're going to take a long rest here. So if you have questions, now's a great time. But what I suggest is writing down your number. 30 seconds, I did this many sit to stands. Because those sit to stands use big muscle groups, which uses up more oxygen to do. So it can make you more short of breath. And when you're trying to do them more quickly, that's also part of your cardio, your respiratory pulmonary challenge. So it's a really helpful metric of tracking your improvement throughout the next couple of weeks and months. Okay. Awesome. Good. Hopefully you all grabbed a sip of water. We are going to repeat those exercises. So I want you to start thinking about what that first exercise was. What was that first exercise?
It was with a stretchy band.
It sure was. You are absolutely correct. And what we did is we had the band wrapped up on our thighs. So we wrapped our thighs up with that band. And then from this position, we're squeezing our glutes, pulling apart the knees slightly, and then relax. Now remember, you don't have to use the band. You can do just body weight. Yes, I want you to challenge yourself, but I also want it to be doable. Okay? So squeeze the glutes, pull the knees apart a little bit, and then relax. Squeeze the glutes, pull the knees apart, and relax. Squeeze the glutes, pull the band apart, and relax. Squeeze the glutes, pull the band apart, and relax. Good. Remember to maintain your steady breathing pattern. Well done, team. We're still breathing out through pursed lips. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Unwrap your legs.
Under your feet.
That's right. Band goes under the feet. Lean forward slightly. Now we pull one arm back, and the other we're going to repetitively pull. Ready, and pull and relax. 1.
Is there an alternative if you don't have a band?
Oh, yes, my apologies. Thank you for the reminder. That's so helpful. So if you don't have a band, again, you can do just body weight, or feel free to bend forwards, having your weight in one hand, and you're just going to pull it up. Now, I'd recommend gently pushing your hand into the top of your leg as you pull. So push the hand down to pull up, and that can be a really great alternative. There we go. Okay, so pull the one hand back and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Maybe you rest. Maybe you're going to do the 5 bonus. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Change arms. And when you're ready, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest or 5 bonus. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and rest. Take the band out from the feet. Okay, a little bit of a rest because our next one is that sit to stand challenge. Now I want you to reflect on what your number was the first round, and our goal is to meet or beat that number. Okay? Meet or beat the number. How's everyone feeling?
Good.
Good. Oh, okay, he waved bye. Good. Yeah, feel free if you gotta leave early, team. Just give me a little wave so I know everything's all good. Okay. All right, so we've got that 30-second challenge. We're going to start in just under 10 seconds here, so get ready. How many sit to stands can you do, or pushing into your feet and relax? 3, 2, 1, and go. Great work, everybody. Keep up that breathing. How many can you do? We're halfway there. Keep up that steady breathing pattern. Breathing out through pursed lips. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! There we go. Remember that recovery position as needed. Great job, everybody. This is awesome. Well, I think it's awesome. I guess I won't speak for everybody. Great work, team. Now, some of you might be worried that we're just going to repeat those 3 exercises. But I'm thinking we challenge ourselves and do 3 new exercises. Oh yeah, lots of excitement here. All right, so you need either your stretchy band, or this is where you can use like a towel or t-shirt to create some tension in those muscles, or do just body weight. The only difference with using a stretchy band and using a material that doesn't stretch is that instead of doing the full range, you're just exerting against it, okay? I'm creating tension with it. So we're just going to do 10 band pull aparts. So we're just going to pull apart the band for 10. Remember, if your hands get tired gripping, you are more than welcome to wrap the band around your palms. Then you don't have to hold on to it as tightly. Ready, and pull. 1. Oh, make sure it doesn't strain. Should be light tension. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Good. Okay. Now you are either going to grab underneath your seat and pull, or you're going to have the band overhead. And we are going to slowly march and holding that band. We're creating some tension. So it's not just dangling here. We're creating some tension. And we're doing a slow, steady march as we keep the band there. And every 2 steps is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest.
Oh,
There we go. Hey, that was awesome. And then the final exercise we'll do is we'll this time put the band around your back so it comes forward underneath your armpits. If you don't have a band, you can do some push-ups on your wall. You can do just your arms moving. You don't really get the same effect with pushing a weight out in front of you because you're just preventing the weight from falling to the ground, but you can. Just be careful, lightweight. All right, and we are pushing our hands out in front of us and pulling them back. Push the hands out in front of us, pull them back. So breathe out as we push, breathe in as we bring them back. Breathe out and push, breathe in as we come back. We've got a couple more to do, but again, if you don't have a band, you are welcome to do some push-ups against the wall. Okay, it's helpful to breathe out as we push ourselves back up or as you guys push the band out in front of you. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, let's go into that recovery position. We're going to catch our breath, recover, and then we're going to repeat those 3. How's everyone feeling at this point in class? Some thumbs up. Lots of thumbs up. There we go. Please remember to ask questions if things don't feel right for your body. Okay, team. If you need longer to rest, please feel free to take it. If you are ready, we're going to do 10 band pull-aparts. Remember to breathe out as you pull. Ready, and exhale. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Woo! Nice work. Now that next one. We got our hands up or just grabbing underneath your chair. And then we're doing a slow march where we push one foot into the ground to lift up our other leg. And every 2 steps is 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax there. You can put the band around your back. So the ends come forward underneath the armpits. You can do the push-ups against the wall. All right, and then we're pushing our hands out in front of us and bringing them back. Push. I broke my band. That's good. Now I get to upgrade. It's okay. It's still long enough.
Now you got 2 short ones. 2 short ones.
It's a little piece. So sometimes that happens. I should have given the disclaimer. I am actively choosing to use an unsafe band.
You're lucky it didn't flip in your face.
Oh no. No, because it's anchored at the back. Right? So it snapped away from me. A little bit more of a risk for that when it's around your feet and we're pulling it towards us. But even then, those a lot of you guys have the big flat bands. It's often why those can be a little more helpful than the rounded ones, the round tubes.
Right.
That's why they make the round tube ones with cloth over them. Then there's no way it'll ever snap up on you. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. And here's what I mean by an actively unsafe band. I want you to all look at your band. And the best thing to do is to gently pull, and you're looking for big lines of faded color, and any little rips and holes. I can show you this is what I mean by an unsafe band. I don't know if you guys can see the texture here. So my band has fraying on it. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but
Yeah.
and I knew there was a risk. I would never tell you guys to use a band like this, but I was lazy. I was lazy and didn't get a new band. So
Probably doesn't
check
hurt
over
that
your
much either.
band, quick PSA. Look over your band, look for any rips and tears.
Do we need
Fine.
this anymore?
Nope, you can put it to the side. I would say roll it up in a ball and throw it, but that can contribute to the rubber wearing away. Don't keep your rubber band in a warm area or in sunlight, because that can weaken the rubber as well. Okay. All right, team. We made it all the way to cool down. It's time for a nice long stretch.
Okay.
Woo! And remember, bye, Barbara. Barbara had to leave early. That's great. She let us know. And remember, stretch time is the perfect time to ask questions as well. Really feel like you're part of this community, right, of the BC Lung program. We're here to help you as best we can. But we're going to start with lifting up that elbow. And then again, you can go ahead, ask questions.
You got that color coordination going on today.
Do I?
Yeah.
What part?
Well, your shoes match your top.
Parts.
Nice. There we go. And change arms.
Did anybody in this group take the harmonica lessons?
Ooh,
Yes,
nice.
I did.
Was that through BC Lung or something different?
It's through BC Lung.
Cool.
It's a physiotherapy clinic called Poplar Pulmonary Wellness.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's a respiratory therapy group.
yeah.
And not physical therapy. And I'm enrolled for the March one.
Oh, so good.
I took the December one and it was great.
Oh, neat. Relax there, team. Stretch your foot out in front of you. Reach for your toes. Yeah, I've heard a lot about how great those harmonica lessons are for building lung capacity.
Oh,
So,
it's a lot of fun.
yeah, and it's fun. That's so good.
Well, these exercises are pretty good too.
There we go.
Yeah, don't you think?
I wouldn't
I
guess that
think
it would.
so.
You know, that exercise of putting your hands above your head with a stretchy band and pulling it apart,
Yep.
that is really effective because half the trouble with breathing is reaching up.
Mm.
And that really exercises it well.
Mm. Change legs? Yeah, that's good. That's good, Barry. I'm glad you've noticed that.
So there's also another one that is based on singing with a lady from St. John's, Newfoundland.
Oh, cool.
Seen that one.
She runs a choir online. So far, it's been very interesting and very informative. And I'm kind of hoping that with her lessons and guidance, I can get back to some of the singing I used to enjoy doing.
Oh, wonderful.
Are you doing
Can I ask-
sea, are you doing sea shanties?
I think some of her songs are based on East Coast stuff.
Nice.
But I sing a deep bass. Well, I used to sing a deep bass with two choirs here in town years ago. And I
Very cool.
from it.
And what
Very
are
cool.
you in?
What was I in?
What town are you in?
Oh, I'm in Trail.
Okay.
Oh. Do you hear each other singing?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
You know what? That was my question, but I was too afraid to ask.
No, because I can't sing, but I love to sing. I'm
Oh,
off key,
lovely.
but I sing anyway.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
the
and that's
same,
perfect.
it's
Yeah.
the same with
okay.
harmonica classes. You can't hear the other people.
Yes. That's why I like the harmonica one.
Yeah.
So where do you
Very
find
cool.
the choir one?
Change.
I think that was with through Poplar as well.
Oh, really? Oh, I never
neat.
saw it there.
I will have to take a look.
Okay.
Give me just a minute and I will find it for you.
No worries. I ain't going anywhere. Oh,
That harmonica lessons, is that harmony, breath for harmony or breathe better for harmony?
hang on. It's called Harmonicas for Health and Happiness.
Okay, I couldn't find it in there. That's why I was wondering. Yeah, thank you.
There we go. Rest that leg. We're going to reach forward with our foot again. This time, instead of reaching for our toes, we're going to reach across. Gently, this arm pushes back behind us.
That's different.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
Remember to keep the chest up rather than hunched over.
So if you go to Poplar site on their
Yeah.
events
Switch.
listed as the Better Breathing Choir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Better
Yeah, 'cause-
Breathing Choir. Awesome.
Also, just to add on the Harmonicas for Health, if anybody's interested in learning more about the program, our next webinar on February 19th at 10 a.m., we will have two guest speakers, Jacqueline Turvey and Tracy Gallant, and they are the ones that run the Harmonicas for Health program. So if you're interested in learning more about that, please register. We will be sending an email out to our Better Breathers email list with information on how to register for that webinar. So that's
Oh, super cool.
Good idea.
Maureen, I believe you've also got something. You've got a dietitian on tomorrow, don't you? For
That helps.
for lung health.
yeah, I believe that is a separate there's a separate one, and it's not a program that I am involved in, so I'm not quite sure of the details for that. But if you've already signed up, that's great. But
No,
yeah,
it's part of the Better Breeders. At least it was supposed to be. I went looking for it. I can't say that I found it yet, but it was supposed to be under the Better Breeders.
Who's that?
So,
yeah, there's like a small section of our Better Breeders program that there's a small team that kind of does their own thing.
oh
And
yeah,
yeah, so sometimes they have some events that they and I don't always have the information
Change legs.
oh yeah.
ahead of
Sure.
time, but I'll try and find out if anybody is interested. I'll try and look for it in the next couple of minutes and I will post it in the chat if I find anything more about it.
Great, thanks, Wayne.
Wonderful. Thank you, thank you. With the leg back team, if you would like to add to the stretch, you can reach that arm up. Then you can slowly relax. And we're just going to finish off with 3 slow breaths, just like we started off with. Breathe in, fill up the belly, breathe out through pursed lips. You can lift your arms as you go, move them to the side, or just keep them to you. And we're breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Awesome job, team. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
I did
Jill.
notice there was a
Thank you.
couple things in the chat